Can't really be spreading that out. I'm not so happy with the end, to be honest. The rest was quite well done. There was a lot of very well described places for sure, at the very least. And there was a lot into the story. I would have expected something more to happen with Scotty. It kind of was a very open ended end. That I do agree with. I still did like the end because I was thinking that it's not going to end so well for at least those two who were left there. I was surprised that it did end well for the one guy. The captain and the boat was a good section. I like the captain. I like the captain. Sadly, he died, and he did get the dealings done because of the fact that he had seen as much as he had, way more than his compatriots, if we could say so. His compatriots wouldn't have been able to know well enough the Bosmer. Yeah, Pirate Captain was definitely also one of my favorite boss for sure. For sure. Has everyone else fallen asleep while we were raiding this? I think I will be casting the mark here, so we will always return back to this location rather though. Just because I like to get back to our home always when we cast that. Then what would I need? I don't know, but let's just at least get something else. That was kind of good, yeah, knowing the land tied it all together, yeah, for sure. It was, like, there was definitely good parts into the end too, and as such, he did tell the truth, and I guess they might have appreciated it. After all, the Sylvanar himself had said that he was suspicious of their group, but he was at least then honest about it, and they did need the contracts, I'm sure, nonetheless, after all. So there is that, nonetheless. But hey, I'm not even sure what to do now when we read all the books. It's like, well, what to do now? We did all of this after all. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Where should we be heading next? Made me look forward to the as yet unannounced new Elder Scrolls in Valenwood. Yeah, I would so wish that that would come about though. I would love it to come about. I really, really would. For sure. The question is just where to. Where on the map do we want to go and explore? We have explored quite a lot. There's a lot of area to cover, of course. Like here, here, all of these different areas. And then, of course, this whole new area. However much I want to be going and exploring everything. Definitely, I do need to go to the other Telvanni places anyways. It's gonna be interesting to see them. What's the other door on your house? There's another little, like it was said that we can have a couple of people here living. So it's basically one trader living there. One other of our traders, little bit. Like.
Can spare a few moments if
Yeah.
you care to talk.
See, spells maker. He can make us some spells. If we had any money, I spent all the money, so that's kind of the problem, but hey, it's good. It's good. It's good to not have any money, right? That's all good. It's just a question where to. I think we might go and sail somewhere. Maybe I should sail here and then go here later, and then maybe cross into that side. Now we at least have a home, so I can be happy with that. Can't really see it as a profitable business model though. Well, no, but he's our servant. Like, everyone has their little places, and on the other hand, we take care of him. It's our responsibility as such, because we are the masters of the place, that he will be okay. So we have to make sure that he is secure and all that, as in security and all. You got some specific spell in mind? Spell? Not right now, as in that we would be making a spell. If you mean that, Dayunta, but we could be making a spell there if we wanted to. But for now, let's just head somewhere. Somewhere over the hills and far away. As the songs could go to. Over the hills and far away. I don't know what is attacking us, but again, something, well, another cliffhanger. Maybe he's gonna realize that we are not in that direction no more. Maybe not. Doesn't seem like he does. Very easily do so. Oh well, poor little hanger. Poor little hanger. Well, it seems like he realized, finally. Maybe he's gonna reach us, even. He's a little bit confused though, still. Slightly confused that he needs to be actually flying up to be able to attack us. Poor little cliffhanger. Let's just equip the shield. Didn't realize that we didn't even have it equipped. They aren't too sharp. No, they ain't the sharpest. Sharpest in the... Yeah, you know. Thanks for the audiobook stream. Well, you're welcome. I hope you at least enjoyed the book nonetheless overall, the book stream. Are you gonna be heading to sleep, Jim, when you said that thanks for the book stream? I assume so. I could assume so anyways. And yeah, thanks for the audiobook. Yeah, you said I really should take my leave by now, been all early morning. Yeah. Alrighty, Jim. Thank you for being here and enjoying the book streams, and good night and sweet dream, good night. Even though I can't really say it very well in Dutch, but you know, a little bit like that. And see you then hopefully on this Sunday. I probably in all reality will not be playing that long anymore anyways, considering I am kinda tired too, but we'll see. Did you enjoy the book, Scrap Lord? Hope you did too. Should be good for good now, fortunately. Have a nice weekend, yeah. I hope so, for sure, that there's good, but at least you haven't cursed anymore, so I assume it's gonna be good now there, also, Tajunta, which is good to hear, for sure. Let's just get to this place. I don't remember if this was the Delphur, probably, where there was the interesting mage fling as such, or interesting Telvanni fellow. Anyhow, we can come this way and then just go and sail away with the boat. I was thinking that there should be a boat right around the corner here. So there was.
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Well, are you going to be hurting me somehow, Satrit Mora? That's totally fine and dandy. You can be sailing to Satrit Mora. No need for cursing anymore. It's pretty much in the back now. Good. Good. I wonder if everyone else left because I also used actually curse words. I don't know. So silent. Or just listening. Of course, it's not like there's a lot to comment when there's a lot of reading, but it's a beautiful, beautiful setting. Well, night coming and setting. I love these sights in Morrowind. Like the night is rising slowly but surely. And it's just a red sky still. Red sky. Reddish dark sky. So where do we want to go and sail? Do we want to go and sail all the way into here? Would that be interesting? Have you been looking around this place a lot? For example, Satenderho? I don't know. That's one possibility.
Speak, traveler.
Or maybe into the other continent. I don't know. I can just go immediately to Dakonfell after all. Would that be good? Question mark. Would that be a good option? Then of course we could just sail to Ebonheart from here. Not that we need to. Well, I'm just gonna be clicking to Dakonfall and we'll see where the ships could be sailing from there. Maybe I should actually go to the Tamriel rebuild areas for a change. I have not been visiting there at all yet, so... Well, extremely short visit, but basically not visiting. I don't think there's a... Okay, I can talk to you if I want to sail, I'm sure. So where could you take me? You could take me to Cool, Satrit Mora, or Del Arun.
Don't stand about.
That
Get
doesn't
moving.
exactly help me. Alt Teatrot, Firewatch, Teloran. Del Arionin. Del Arun is there after all. Del Mora, I don't remember where in Tel Mora there would be other ships, but I guess we could explore here for the moment. We certainly haven't been here either yet at all. So I guess it's as good of a place to explore as any other. There's some sort of a tower there. And all. Nords, some Imperials, a tavern and all. Definitely no dark house over here. Though. End of the world render rooms. Well, that's quite of a place. End of the world render rooms. Interesting. Hello. You're in Daconfell, stranger, and a long way from home. Was there something you wanted to ask me? Would you want to tell me about Daconfell? This was a Nord settlement thousands of years ago. Aldi the Dwemer drove the Nords from Morrowind. Then the dwemer built the city here. The village was built on the ruins of the dwemer city. Since Morrowind became an imperial province, Nord fishermen have returned here. Imperial scholars and adventurers also come here to explore the warriors dwemer and Daedric ruins of Shogurat. Interesting. You are just a pawnbroker. Do you have any advice? Lots of ruins here on Shogurat. If you're an adventurer looking for loot or trouble, it might be worthwhile exploring the island. Shuleft is the big dwemer ruin everyone knows about, but there are other places on the island, less famous, less often visited, that might be more interesting and safer. Secrets? If someone attacks you first, you have the right to defend yourself. Yes, I gotcha. Rumors? Madame Saranus tells me Gringa had the shipmaster drop her and her mates off in the middle of nowhere, on the beach north of the Roturan on Shogurat. She doesn't realize this looks odd. How many times has Kirkinia done hard time for smuggling? She may not be smart, but she certainly is persistent. Interesting. Do you have anything for barter? Could I sell you my stuff that I don't want to keep around? Maybe. Maybe some stuff at least. I did buy some more torches because I was completely out of them. I'll sell to you my candle stuff because I don't want them at all. Not those. There we go. Then, let's see. Is there anything else? Well, I don't want this, to be honest. Or that. I guess. Oh yeah, I should have put this also into there. The Blood of the Quarry Masters. That would be a good little thing to put up into there. Visible for all. Oh well. I guess it's not the end of the world that it's not there right now. Let's just sell those things at least. What's upstairs? Is there more tavern here? Frederick de Leon.
And stop bothering me.
Why? You could even train me if I would wish. Not that I have any money for it. Hey, probes and lockpicks. Not that I need any, but hello to you too. Well, there is certainly some rooms here. All locked though, pretty much. Pretty much all locked. Hey, there's the tavern of specifically of this end of the world. Was there something you wanted to ask me? Inner Sea. The waters enclosed between mainland Morrowind and Wardenfell Islands are called the Inner Sea. Gotcha. Ask or get Fjord. Grasping Fortune. Hello, Sarnier, the clerk. Yes, long ways away. Ascadian Isles are the lush green, well-watered lowlands in the south where most Vattenfell's agriculture is found. Yes, I'm sure. There's a lot of stuff that one could be asking here. Kinda too much stuff, in some sense. Opportunities. Do you know any opportunities? The greatest opportunities of Vattenfell lie in the untapped wealth. Its rich mines and ancient treasures, its unexplored and unclaimed lands. And even its stretch represent limited opportunity to any bold adventurer determined enough to fight and scheme his way to the distinction, earning the attention of the great lords and wizards of Morrowind. Right. Gotcha. I don't know if I can actually ask for bets here. I would assume that I could, but I didn't exactly see that option. Traders. I don't know if I really need a trader at the moment, but I guess I could visit here quickly. Hey, you got the nice shield at least. 5 songs.
Say your piece or stand aside.
Nah. What if I don't do either? What are you gonna do about it? Hello, you. Let me see what you have in offer. Probably no books that I wish, but I'll at least have a quick peek. No, nothing really. Do I want to sell you something? That's of course always the excellent question. Do I? Do I not? I guess I should probably sell something like these little gems when I don't really need to have these necessarily. So sure, all of these that are already occupied I'll sell to you so I can get some money. Yeah, sure. There you go. I got some money back. Alrighty. Let's do a quick save and head on. I'm like trying to look where should I be heading. Let's go here. Like one sign, Dakon fell and nothing elsewhere. Just this sign. Don't think that many would be thinking that it's any other place, to be honest. But I guess it's good to have a sign that this is that place nonetheless. There is some mushrooms here too, sure. Failed to gather anything useful. What a shame. There's definitely more of these little beetles over here, which we have been seeing and meeting before too, for sure. Yeah, that went at least pretty easily. So I think we should be able to handle whatever is in here. However, of course, the dwemer runes is always a little bit of a question how well that will be going and turning out, but we'll see. And for some reason I always, well, to be honest, there is a good reason why I prefer higher ground, because then you can actually see where you're going rather than being in the road and not being able to see where you are exactly going. Oh, you're right there. Hello. I think that has to be the dwemer ruins, right? Nice dawn. Coming up. Lots of mushrooms that way. Lots of them. It's like a mushroom playground. It'd be just jumping from one mushroom to the other and all that. Very nicely, in all honesty. If one wished to. Hey you, hanger. Always wanting to go and fly a little bit higher than I am. Interesting, a little bit of a change of music. I need to get there though, which I don't see the best way to do. Also, who are you? Orc? Right here in the middle of nowhere? Yes, nice go all Super Mario. That would have been fun.
How do I know you can even be trusted?
I don't know. Unless someone isn't trusting me because no one is trying to attack me. I don't know where. It doesn't seem to be you, so I don't know. Okay, well, Orc, in the meantime, your name is Pulakramurak. Why are you here? I don't know you. What do you want? I don't know. I'm just like thinking that maybe you have something to say. Do you know the Kartak point? glorious Kartak point, very famous for orcs. Great hero Kartak who had fought some battles or something died there. Some battle or something died there. Very famous, at least you know the battle and all. Very well and all. So can you tell me about the orcs while the battle music is raging on? They call us barbarians because we are brave in war and we laugh at hardship. But we have earned our citizenship by service of the legions, and we are as civilized as any race. We make the finest weapons and armor in the world, and our warriors are the bravest and toughest in Tamriel. Sure you are. So, do you have any rumors? At first, it seemed to us about the Neravarin prophecy was just silly superstition. Then I learned that the dwemer have been waiting for Lord Neravar to come back for centuries. The incarnate, they call it. Every few years, an Ashlander appears and the tribes call him an incarnate. Then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry so much about it? That is a good question. Very good question. Word has gotten around about you and the prophecies. Most people think it's just a harmless superstition, not worth getting upset over. The temple feels otherwise, of course. They say you're all heretics. It's a difficult situation, very difficult, I'm sure. Apparently you have nothing. I don't know why you are standing here even. But fine enough, just stand about. I don't want to bother you or anything. I just don't know what is... And now you suddenly found me. I immediately went moving on, then suddenly Cliff Razor at the back. Oh well. I would like to get onto that side of these cliffs. Very, very deep cliffs here, for sure. Or this sort of, crevices. Hello. Die. I should be using more of my spells, to be honest, again. Maybe I'll use the low level one again, just because we can, and it will train our destruction a little bit. So it would be better for me to do so. For sure it would be better. It's not like my longsword skills are ever going to get any better. While there is easy enemies, I should definitely use something else than the ones that I have already highly trained. I don't know where all these enemies are. Somewhere. They certainly are somewhere. Yeah, that would have been the Mushlev ruins. So here. It seems to be a pretty big place. Do you remember it, Satendenho, for example? Then it has to be the beetle that is pretty much immune probably for fire. Fine. Of course it's the beetle. Oh, well. Not exactly sure where we're going, but or where the enemy is specifically. This should be interesting ruins to explore though. Hey, there's two of them. It's not like it takes that many shots with this though. So it's not that bad. There's so many of them that are right now in here, to be honest. Okay, rat. You wanna come into me? Come into here, I mean. If you just found a way to do so. There you go. There, have a little bit more fire. Let's just finish you off with this. Yeah, I don't think I have adventured much here. I was thinking that I certainly don't remember this location at all, so I wouldn't be able to say anything about this place. And I do always love these dwemer ruins. Always found this the most interesting. Good statue. Here apparently is the door, so that's nice. Let's save before we try to enter though, for sure. And yes, Sengarita. Hangers, cliffhangers everywhere. Hangers, hangers, and hangers all the way. Oh, let's see what's going to be up here. I could imagine there's more dangerous enemies over inside here, though, all things considering. Well, apparently orcs. That's interesting. I did not expect orcs. Have some flames. There you go. Yay, a little bit gold. I did not expect orcs, but maybe they're just in the start here. Value 2000 for our orcish battle axe. That's a pretty valuable battle axe. Looks okay enough, too. Interesting. I think I explored all of the dwemer ruins in Morrowind and Skyrim. Yeah. Okay. Unohdin ottaa kantaa sen kirjan lukemiseen. Chatti oli tosiaan hiljainen, siinä oli vähän hankala saada sanaa väliin, enkä kyllä halunnut häiritä lukemistakaan, oli hauska kuunnella kuitenkin. Okay, good to know nonetheless. Thanks for the feedback nonetheless, then later on. But I also am sometimes I'm wondering, should I, or how much do we wanna be distracting or stopping the reading of the book series when it's a longer book series and so on, so it's sometimes difficult to decide. So... But yeah, I would definitely... I do enjoy the dwemer ruins the most in Morrowind, for sure, so... Trapped and locked. I'll look into that soonish then. Let's go into this way first, which is open way. Hello. I don't think it's me who is gonna die, just saying. I have a bad feeling about it for you. My poor little orcish friend. Yep, just take all of that. Don't want to carry 2 of these for sure, though. Yeah, take those. Nothing there. A little bit of a gold. A little bit more gold. And,
You fight like a giant.
oh yeah, I fight like a child. I'm more like an honorable warrior because I didn't actually go and hit you before you decided to be aggressive with me, my little orc, sir. These orcs. You fight like a child and then he hardly gets a shot at me to himself. That would be even key. Interesting. Interesting that this place is occupied by the orcs, however. Orcish cuirass. Not that bad, for sure. Orcish Warhammer. And then the Shadow Weave Ring, Chameleon and Sanctuary. I guess I'll take that. You explored them too. I just never played quite that far, but all that I encountered I did explore of the dwemer ruins. Decent value, very heavy though, yeah. This one is at least opened by the key. So... Hello.
You will bring me great honor.
Yep, great honor. Key to some left again. Okay, let's have a couple of keys, I guess.
Your bones will be my dinner.
My bones will be your dinner. Are you like one of the boss mare as well? Actually, you are hitting me pretty badly right now, but you did die just barely before I did, so it's all good. Just barely though. And just when I'm playing with my dinner, so to speak, haha. Yes, I'm not exactly going to eat you, but you know, the idea there is that considering what you said and the fact that I'm almost dead because I didn't kill you the more effective way at all, you know. And yes, very helpful. Extremely easy. Let's just have a little bit of a torch for a while so we can see a little bit more, a little bit better. Well, the flames shall burn on. Nothing here though, really. What a shame. Probably more when we go downwards though. Would be kind of nice if I could get this sort of a dwemer chest into my own home. Those creeps though aren't really worth it, I would have to say. They don't look very sweet. They look kind of bad. And I'm pretty sure there was also nothing more here on top anywhere which I would have missed because I had no light. Yeah. Hey, where did you come from?
Hold still, coward.
I am not a coward. Do not insult me, sus. I am here honoring you with the fight and everything. So don't be such a rude person and all. Escape while you can. Maybe you should be considering your own words. My flames burn you. Well, that is a problem, of course, whenever that happens to go on and happen. It's always like, if they just happen to get you with one of those sort of hits, it's like, well... You need to just hit him with the sword, you know? Good. Barely survived again, because playing with trying to improve our magic and everything. Reminded me of a time when I said something like, damn, you're tall, to my friend. He just replied, yep, I eat small guys like you for breakfast. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's use a little bit of a heart heal in the meantime. Heal just a little bit more and then equip this again if I wanna try to do this. Maybe. Surprising though that that orc just came into here when basically I thought that we already killed all the previous ones around here before this door. But from somewhere she came. I'm not quite sure where from, for sure. I wonder, does that ornate dwemer picture look good? I don't think it looks really that good. Even if it would be a nice idea, if it would, you know. Considering it's like... Usually the dwemer things most don't actually look that good, even though it would be nice. And like doing this so complicated way for some reason, and there's no good reason for it, but I still am. I'm trying to get it into a light, and I don't want to be doing a light myself, but yeah. It's just a dwemer picture, unfortunately. I'm like 1.8 meters, so not the shortest type. Well, short compared to him, obviously, yeah. Well, nonetheless, not short. I definitely am a lot shorter, but of course, usually females are easily shorter, so... And in that sense... Trap disarmed. I would like to disarm this trap too, just in case I accidentally press that one at some point. Just equip this too. Waiting. Nope. Actually, why am I even... Well, as far as I can train this, I do have my spells too that I could try when it's this high of a lock though. Which I probably really should be doing, but I guess I'll practice my skills with this a little bit when apparently I can at least try with the lock level 40. But it doesn't just seem very successful. Lockpick failed. Well, I would be just a snack then. I'm under 150 centimeters, yes, 1.5. So yeah, you would be kind of a little bit of a snack. Just a little snack. Very much so. Let's see. Let's just unequip this and equip my ebony sword again. Damn, you're short. Yeah. She is. Let's do a quick little save. No offense intended. I'm sure she is not taking offense about that. Quite sure. Let's just see if I could be resting for a little bit though. I am, yes, as in you are offended or you are short is the question. Which one is it? Which one is the truth here? Red glow. Hello. I'm not sure I like a mage, So I'll rather kill you before you get to do anything more. Thank you very much. More keys. Key 2 left. There's so many keys to this place. I don't even know what potion that exactly was anymore. Ah, that's trapped. Now, let's just see about then going and having a little bit of probe again. I'm very offended, fuming at them out. Yes, so it seems. Oh dear, what did you do, Tajunta? Offending so badly. Ornate Fumer Goblet. Nah, I'm good. I don't need the ornate Fumer Goblet. As I guess I could be getting some specific area. Oh man, there goes my mods. But you're both mods, so it's a problem with that. Yeah, I do like the lovely cloth. Egg of Time, 1000 value. This is going to be quite a book. Hey, this is going to be book for show. This is probably something that we need to translate the language of the tumors. I don't know. It seems extremely interesting though. Nothing to read really, but I'm happy to take that. That will be one for my collection unless I have to be giving it up completely, but hopefully not. I don't want to give it up because it's special. Very special. And yes, book of the books. Lol. As well. This is quite of a machine. Rolling still. I wonder what it is meant for. To do something with the lava? Not? I don't know. Would be interesting to know. And I looked through this. Yeah. Does that sword look nice? It's like, then thinking, would this be enough for a nice enough looking sword? I guess it's a decent looking sword if I would want to be getting some more tumor assortment into my home. I guess it could be a nice enough little addition. Is the picture good enough of a look? I don't know. The picture isn't. Hey, I almost missed. Ooh, there's another scarab plants. Then I can even just give one scarab plant away, and then I can put the other one up into my home and have it visible there. I think this is exactly the same that I have visible. Hope. Then there's some tumor goblets. Should I pick this up? Let's pick one of the mugs and 2 of these. Sure. It's a washing machine. Maybe it is a washing machine. Maybe it is. It's just washing the clothes a little bit in the lava, or the armor in lava, so that it becomes better and all that, right? That's what happens when you wash something in lava. This area of this place did seem quite small though, and I didn't see any continuation. But there might be some other entrance into here too, considering the outside area was pretty big too, so I guess we're gonna be having a look into that if we can see something more around here, rather than just this area. For sure. Scrap Lord, do you remember if there's another entrance into the Soot ruins or this place? I don't know, there might be some in here. I don't know, though. Gotta have a look and a peek. I don't know why I feel that there might be something in here of an entrance, but then I'm on the other hand thinking that it's probably not the case, and I don't really see anything. Sweet looking ruins and all, sure, but... And lava. Lots of lava. Ooh, one of the winged twilights. Could I trap high soul, mayhap? Let's see, where is my soul trapping skills? What was the call? Soul trap, wasn't it? Yes. I hate it when I'm failing casting the spell. Why am I waiting to cast the spell? Finally! I don't even actually know if I have a soul sim that can fit her, but I had to at least try. But I have a feeling that I didn't, which is a shame. I really need more soul gems, don't I? Yeah. I don't have any fitting soul gems. Greater soul gems, not fitting. So I would need the grand one, I think. Yeah. I think there was only one entrance. That's a shame, though. It was a long time ago. Yeah, I can understand that it was a long time ago, but I can still ask, because might be able to remember. Good old Snooshfoot ruins. Yes, I'm definitely you're gonna remember each and every ruin perfectly, right? From like a long time ago playing, is it 10, 15 something years? And yeah, it's like riding a bike. You're not gonna forget any of the ruins, right? Absolutely not gonna forget any of the specific entrances or ruins. How could you? We're talking about the dwemer ruins of the Morrowind after all. Quite, my memory is impeccable. See? This should be easy. Just like Toyota said. Not really. Why not? Should be easy. Okay, let's just then explore the rest of the island, I guess. Let's start from that direction and go a little bit around maybe or something. Still interesting to visit here because I don't remember if I ever really looked around this place much. I could, I'm sure, trap your soul. Well, fine. Trap the soul of a little rat. Because it's very important to trap the soul of a little rat. Hey, 62 skill. And you have trapped a soul. Aren't we just happy we have a deceased rat? So impeccable. We have a deceased rat soul. To be honest, I feel bad for a rat. Rat can't help the fact that it's just a little animal rat. Like, it's a little bit different thing to do for something like a demon or something horrible, but then it's just a little rat and we're trapping its soul for eternity. I feel bad for that. Do the soul gems get any extra effect when they have a soul in them? Yeah, like, basically soul gems are used to enchant items. I just haven't been doing it. I'm just thinking they'd make a nice decoration. I don't think they make any extra, like, effect in that sense, but, like, I think it just looks exactly the same as the soul gem, lesser soul gem without the soul. See? Unfortunately, just the idea that you have a soul in it, that's the name. You can remember whose soul you have trapped. Yeah. No, at least I can't see any visual effects. Personally. But yes, I got it later on. So that's one ruin, but there's more like towers here. Is this a different ruin? That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. I guess we'll go and have a look if there's anything more in here, if these are just decorative towers or samsas that are like a little bit of further away part of left or that area. Don't know. Hello, Scrape. Scrippity Scrape. Hey, there is a door. This is then Shantark. But if that was supposedly the best known and the most dangerous, then I don't want to know what sort of non-danger there is in here. But maybe that was exactly the incorrect thing. That place was easy and then this place actually has these dangers, and so it is. Clearly. I don't like it. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking too, that maybe it's just that because it's the best known, it's just having orcs and everything there who have already cleared the place, and the other places that, well, they are a little bit more dangerous, after all. Specifically this guy, I don't usually speaking like too much, because he's the dangerous sort of spellcaster and all. Does a lot of damage with that hit. Always the Shock Centurion. I love him. I do not love him. They look pretty nice anyway, yeah. I guess I should be using some of those petty soul gems too, in all honesty then, though. I have the Grand and the Creator Soul Gems up, but maybe I should be using some of those too. Low level locks and traps. Lockpick failed. Lockpick used up, but at least opened the lock. Hey. I'm like afraid that something will come from the other side. Hey, my security increased to level 18. I'm a super thief for sure. Sasu, super thief. Love-hate relationship. To these dangerous enemies, you mean? Oh yeah, there wasn't anything to probe anyways in that direction, was there? Alrighty, let's just equip our ebony broadsword, do a little bit of quick save again. And start exploring these rooms. Hey, little spider. I don't have any magic. Unless I restore some magic, which is a possibility. Should I? Should I not? Do I have actually any? Well, I have at least one restore magic, but that's not actually a lot. Well, die, little centurion spider. Lock level 1. What sort of a freaking... Why do you have to do this sort of a thing? Why even bother with a lock level 1? Unless it's again a chest that has nothing in it, which is a clear possibility. Then I see the sense. You're just wasting someone's time by getting it locked. But there is something inside. Why? Why lock level 1? You sent a bit of a mixed signal. Okay. Well, I kinda like the more dangerous because it's too easy in the orc area, but on the other hand, those enemies I don't love because because they are a little bit... Well, the shock is just too powerful against us, so they're actually really dangerous. So, yeah. I guess it's kind of true. I love the fact that it's a little bit more difficult location, but I don't love these specific enemies. They're unpleasant. Level 1 locks can basically be blown apart, yeah. It did deal a lot of damage for sure. Lock level 1 and you still failed a couple of times. Well, true, but still, if someone is just a little bit persistent, they're gonna be able to open it up always, so... Who would bother with a lock level 1? Truly. You could just have a lock with level 0 then, if you're gonna be bothering with a lock level 1. Hello, you. This thing is also taking more hits for sure. It's actually pretty powerful in that sense. And I'm kind of a little bit worried about the fact that there's actually a lot of those ball things there. Are you coming after me? Well, you tried to come after me, that's true, but you kind of failed in the execution of that. As such, I guess it's kind of okay. Dangerous areas. There's good and bad with them. Okay, quick save before we go and see what sort of exact enemies these guys happen to be. Oh dear, it's the worst kind. Oh dear. Did I have anything that protected me from lightning? I had the frost shield. I don't have a lightning shield, which is unfortunate. I can do shield, I guess, but I don't think it's really even protects me that much from these guys. So... I'm glad the other guy missed. Because I was thinking, oh no, I'm possibly gonna die here. Gotcha. Phew. But again, lots of damage. As I said before, they do a lot of damage. They didn't take the size of these rooms in consideration when building these machines. Well, in case of the biggest ones at least. Yeah, they certainly didn't. On the other hand, in the one place, theater, shrine, or the ruins, enemies, annoyance, we also met some... where? Where is an enemy that is too close to me that I cannot rest? Okay, I can rest now. So... No. No clan fear. Bad clan fear. Don't come and stop me from plundering a place like this. But, yeah. We met an Okrim, which is even bigger in my opinion than these things, and it was in the middle of a room and was hardly able to move anywhere. It's like, yeah. I'm not really sure how this creature even got into here. Quite cruel to be summoning an Okrim into a room like that where it's nowhere to go. At least these things are robots, so they're not gonna really be caring that badly that they ain't able to move. I'm glad that the other guy didn't get into the battle, to be honest, while we killed its friend. It's like always, I need healing immediately afterwards when I get hit by that guy even once. Ooh, I was thinking that I might be able to get him, but it's always close call. Yeah, those guys. Oh dear. Okay, well, at least I can practice my restoration skills. So there's that good side too, as sauce. It's just kind of the funny thing when it says that, hey, there might be some nice, like, easier locations to go and plunder than the one that is best known. And then, ooh, this would have resist shock and a lightning shield both in the scrap metals. Freaking A, I don't just have those abilities visible anywhere else, which sucks. This is the outdoors that we unlocked. Funny. Anyways, and then in all reality, these ruins are way harder and have made very much more difficult foes than the other ones. Yep, I was betting it's again one of those guys. I don't like this. Is it coming this way? Possibly. I can't see you well enough even. No, it started to move a little bit upwards. Battle. I think there might be more in there. But that was at least a pretty nice quick attack. Rival päälle. Hakkaa päälle. Hakkapelitot. Like hakkapelitot. Hakkaa päälle. Pohjanpoika. And so on and forth. Okay. Little quick save. And this works for the moment. It seems like it's kind of stuck here on the staircase too. So it does kind of feel like I'm abusing the system if I just fight there. But on the other hand, I'm happy to kill it, at least. So there's that. Okay. Does seem that this is also a relatively small place though. Key to Snark. Like that was any more useful, but fine enough. Some raw ebony. Ornate chest that is again locked, but at least it's not a lock level 1. I'm happy enough when it's at least not a lock level 1. Lockpick failed. Hey, third time's the charm this time around at least. At least this time. Tumor tube, 5 souls. Well, at least we're getting some more of those fire zones that we basically used a lot in that one area. But I guess that's all of this location though. Let's just equip the torch so we can for sure see if I'm missing something nice around the place. Even though I kinda doubt we actually did. As shame as it is. I even happened to spot the key after all. Which is kind of surprising considering it was a pretty small thing. We used to play the old Worms game with Sas when we were younger. There was an option to choose Finnish language to them. One of the battle cries was Hakko päälle. Okay, that's funny. I never played it in Finnish. I played Worms Armageddon specifically. But yeah, I never chose Finnish languages in those because you're already more used to the idea that they're in English, so. But that's funny. There were other good ones too. Can't remember them from the top of my head though. Alrighty. Interesting knowledge. Certainly didn't know it. I do wonder why there's one spider in the middle of all of these other things. What a shame. Nothing more in here. I really wish there would be more. I want more exploration of the dwemer ruins. I love the dwemer ruins after all. Ja nimenomaan hakko päälle, mikäli en murre. Is that Savonian? My dialect recognition is bad. Yeah, I could imagine that might be it. It seems from that area. But I'm not 100% sure either, cause yeah, I don't know the dialect well enough from there to be able to say exactly where it is from, but it is very recognizable dialect for sure. Okay, then where? It is kind of interesting that this place is completely kind of full of this sort of a little bit of a dwemer ruins, this island. It is very interesting. Like in a very small area, many of them. I do like the idea of it. I know what I need to do. Come here. I need to trap your soul. I need a cliff razor decoration. I'm sorry that it had to be you, but cliff razor? Yeah, I need one cliff razor. Where is it? That's a diseased rat. I have actually a couple of crater soul gems. There it is, in the petty soul gem. Well, it's at least a pretty little gem, so there's that. I need you out of the way so that I can actually grab it back. Hakko sounds definite Slavonian now that I think about it, yeah. It does sound like that. Okay. That looks like one of more of those places where the propolis index fingers and so on would work. Hey, it's a cave. Bunsapanit. Wonder what's in here. It does seem like one of these sort of... Hey, that's very pleasant of them. They'll be giving out torches here. Nick sound. That seems very... well... interesting to have a Dix hound just here. Well, I guess this is a little bit of a cave of a Nix house and smugglers, I guess then. Yeah, seems like a smuggler cave. Hey, and those Troiks or Troifax thingies. I wonder if you do have anything there, or why are you just entrapped in this little cave? Seems very bad for you to be just entrapped in this little sort of a little water pool and nowhere to go. It's not like you can come into the crowd and try to get out of here. Who brought you here? Poor thing, don't you agree? Well, cliff racers aren't exactly in the brink of extinction, so might as well take one as a trophy, yeah. I was thinking that way, personally. I just don't like it the fact that I think that I'm again trapped in this stupid spot. Because I jumped into the ledge and then I'm like, I can't move. Okay, finally. But I don't know what has trapped this thing into here. Well, they will be extinct or at least gone somewhere far away soon after this game's over. Yeah, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. We've been killing loads of them. Just killing everything that we happen to come across pretty much. I do kind of wonder what little cave is. This is just this sneaks out, but why were there torches there? Why is there a toy in that pool when it doesn't make any specifically logical sense necessarily over there? Good questions, I'd say, nonetheless. Well, fine, I'll take your meat. Hey, we're Gaventor. Maybe this is where the smugglers are behind. Maybe. We'll see, I guess. I ran out of that one. Our boat cellmate from the start will become Saint Tube by exterminating them. If Tube was his name, I think it was. Yeah, totally. For sure. I don't remember his name though. Hey, you just need to actually try to open the lock and you're all fine, right? That's how it works in this game. You have to be aiming for the lock. If Tube was his name, I think it was. Though. I was assuming that there has to be some here that would be like... I do dislike paralysis though. Please stop that. I would very much appreciate not being paralyzed over and over and over again. Thanks. Hello you. Wild Viper plate. I don't mind if I do. Take that. Thanks much. Extravagant ring. Why more stuff that I have to be picking up and lock picking and all that. I mean, you. Hey, value 7,000. Shielding blade of the Aegis. It does have to paralyze for 20 seconds. Cast when strikes. That's actually pretty good blade in that sense. Short blade for that sort of and then fortify attack a little bit too. Oh, that would be an annoying blade. That would definitely be an annoying blade. Unfortunately, it didn't save you. Sad for you, good for me. Okay, let's see. Where's my little lockpicks again? There we go. There we go. Right, and then also a probe is needed. Nice. Good, good. And then we can equip our sword again. There we go. With that too. This is a couple of lovely diamonds and lots of gold. And ebony spear. Value 10k. Assyrian cuirass. That's not valuable enough or worth it in any way or form. But they had some very expensive gear here. Why did neither of you use the ebony spear? I guess because you were a spellcaster and you already had the sword blade, which was pretty good, I gotta say. Considering the constant paralysis, it would be a very annoying blade. For sure. Down here is way more torches up here. Except now. Torches stopped. Hello, bow user. I'm sorry, but you kind of got yourself a little bit entrapped. Yay, medium armor skill. Still longbow, still arrows. Nah. Not gonna jump into that rope again. Because I have bad experiences of going and doing that. Way too many. Maybe I someday will actually learn about it. There's not a cabin door though. Was there a way to go down there without having to go and just walk into the exit? Or drop completely? Yeah, you check the name was you. Poor guy got killed, then in Quatch during Oblivion Crisis and ended up in a soul cairn. Aw. That's very sad for him. Oh no, this has to be the actually, yeah, I came down from there. That has to be the case. I just don't exactly know what spot that is, but yeah, there's the Nick sound. I have been there. I was thinking that I have to have been there. But yeah, sad to hear that he died like that. Sad to hear. Yay, security skill increased already to 19. I'm going to be a master thief one day. You'll see. You'll all see. For going and mocking my lockpicking skills of not being able to lockpick a level 1 lock immediately. I shall be the master thief yet. For sure. Someday. There we go. It's lockpicked. Let's just equip this back up and go and look. Well? What well?
Hold still.
I don't want to be holding still. You are actually a little bit tougher, it seems. So I gotta actually a little bit, I think, do more work to get you down. It could be very disastrous for us if you got us in stunned like that. And too many times especially. So that's why I thought that it would be beneficial for me to actually get my shield up. And I think it was. Good. Let's just use a little bit of a heal. Nothing? Nothing? What are you saying? Do you say that I suck with lockpicking? That I will never be a master lockpicker? Sniff, sniff, sniff. Truly. How could you? Sniff. To be honest, it's not like I'm aiming to be a master lockpicker. I have open anything, so I am a master lockpicker already. Just with a spell. It just takes way too much mana to be used always, or even the Ondus's open door. It's a lot more convenient sometimes to just use convenient lockpicks of normal types and all. Nonetheless. There's someone else right here.
You're not even trying.
You don't even know that? You just met me and you're immediately saying I'm not even trying? You have no proof of such a thing. What should I be trying? To kill you? Because I succeeded with that. Tajudoin vain räjähti, ei muuta. Alright. Yeah, it's sad fate for a saint to end up soul trapped by Dremora. Yeah. Certainly it is. Large key. Bone mold stuff. Old stuff. But yeah, it of course is. To be soul trapped anyways is not fun. Soul trap is, like I said before, that it seems cruel to soul trap even a rat. Being soul trapped by, like, how would it feel to be soul trapped? Is kind of my question. A grand soul gem that is unused that I am actually very happy to see. You can actually try to soul trap something again someday. But yeah. What would it feel? Oh, as statues. Hey, this was perfect. Perfect. These all to decorate our shelf. I didn't think that we would find this many ass statues all of a sudden here. Of all the places. Not even a Tremor shrine or anything, just this random place here. So, I'm happy with that. That's actually a lot of weird stuff. This ring might look nice even though it's very unvaluable and bad and everything basically, but it's interesting nonetheless. Well, I really don't need this, but I guess I'll take them. And yeah, thanks. I was thinking that it's a nice find for our home. It's so perfect. So perfect. A lot of ingredients, I guess I'll take them. I'm soon not gonna be able to carry anything. No iron arrows, they fade way too much. Musukar. I would like to take all otherwise, but I don't think I want to take the Moonsukar nonetheless. Maybe I should actually, so that I can just take it back to my own place and then maybe I can... That actually looks like a nice weapon, as such, like a nice weapon design, that Warren Vorax. Ring of Wildfire looks interesting, even though it's not really a big deal or anything. Yeah, I guess we could take the Moonsukar and just take it into the our own home, so that if we want to someday use it as ingredients, we just don't want to be carrying it around. Ooh, Crater Soul Gems. This place was a really valuable place to us, actually. Crater Soul Gems, Grand Soul Gems, Ash Statues of all the things. Perfect. Yes, more Ash Statues. And looting everything, of course. How many cups of Moonsugar does it take to get to the moon, though? That's a good question. I have no idea. Why does the blind ring have to look so pretty, even though it's completely useless and not valuable at all? Why do these things look so pretty, but then they are useless? Hey, this isn't useless. Frost shield resists frost weakness to fire. Interesting. But that's a valuable one. Like, why can't all amulets be that look interesting and everything rings be valuable? Why? So many of these open everything type of spell scrolls. Oh hey, they had a lot of stuff that they were trying to be going and smuggling about. So I don't know. I guess someone would have to try it. Just take loads of skooma slash Monsuker and see if you would be able to start flying into the moon one day. I haven't actually drank a lot of skooma. I wonder if there's any specific effects or if we would be eating a lot of Moonsuker. Guess we would need to be trying it out at some point. Skooma. Just as we talked about it, there is the skooma. And that's not trapped. Is there anything else that is trapped? Doesn't seem like it. Then just a lockpick. You could just add pretty things to your collection, ugly or not. Yeah, but it's not about just adding pretty things. They gotta be pretty plus expensive. Wait, I meant worthless or not. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That doesn't make that much sense considering what I said. But sure, I could, but shouldn't they be worth something? Like, when you look at them, they should be worth something or mean something to you. Now that you mention it, why don't they use Levitate to go to space? Maybe because we haven't yet invented a spell to breathe in space? Possibly. Probably. That's probably the biggest issue, because we have invented a spell to breathe underwater. But there is no spell that breathe in space. Or don't need air. Spell. We still need to breathe oxygen. So I think that's the issue, really, rather than anything else. I think that's the issue. Expensive belts. Expensive, expensive, expensive everything. Are they, though, that expensive? Are they? Extravagant belt. Sure, let's take an extravagant belt. From this side, I was able to open it. The lockpick. Lockpick it open, I mean. And all. Pearls, some more money. Dwarven Claymore. Could be a nice weapon in the place to look at. If we want to collect dwemer and dwarven things. I can barely still carry it. Almost not, but barely. Barely at least, so I guess I can pick it up for now. The only problem is that I guess I kinda have a lot more to investigate in this place or in this island if we don't wanna just be leaving soon. So there is that problem with it. I am like almost carrying too much now. Is there even space in this world? I don't know the lore very well. Yeah, that would also be something that I would have to consider. Is there space? Is there outer space? What is it? We do see space. But have they considered that there is outer space? Or is there a limit where levitation can take you anyways? Or can you levitate anywhere? I don't know. That'd be a way to go, flying off to outer space and suffocating. Then sometimes at night you could see Valen's body orbiting this planet. Yeah, that sounds good. That would sound perfect. I want that destiny, for sure. Yeah. Then we could at least be singing the "Fly me to the moon" and everything, I'd say. That would be perfect at that moment. Fly me to the moon song. That would, oh. How do I get to you? Do I really just drop down into there like that? I guess I do. Even though it feels a little bit weird to be just dropping into there like that, but I guess we will. I'll save before I do that though. This seemed very strange, but I guess it worked. I don't know where he ran off to. Hello, Mageling. Stupid, yes, very stupid. Poor little Mageling thought that they could stand a chance. What a shame, what a shame. That'd be... and yes, literally flying to the moon after all. It would be a very little meaning of it. Elemental first fire, I guess I'll take it. Restore Magicka, the seed. Okay, we have definitely not read this part 2 of something. And hypothetical theocracy we have read, I'm pretty sure. No, we haven't. Okay, gotta remember that we have not read that book either. We gotta just take it back home. And remember that we gotta read it later. I hope. Okay, where does this door lead us then? This way. Hey, there's a neat sound. How did I miss that door? I guess because it was so freaking dark. But what is Stena trying to attack us still? I'm very confused. What's on the attack route? I do not... It sounded like the battle music was raging on for such a long time, but... I'm not quite sure. I'm almost half tempted to jump into the water with the torch so that everyone could have a good startle again. Even though I shouldn't. For sure do so. I do still wonder who has entrapped this thing into here. Poor thing. I'm just also kind of wondering if there's something placed on. I'm just saying that I'm half tempted. I'm not doing it. I'm being nice and all. Remember this later. I'm not doing it. Even if I am half tempted to. Well, I guess you might have gotten yourself stuck. To now even more than you did before. Alrighty, I'll leave you be. Good little joy, guy. Let's just equip a torch then, I'd say. Could you be so cruel? I didn't do it. Silly. Well, I didn't do so at all, you see? I just mentioned it. I just mentioned the idea came into my mind, but every time that it has happened thus far, I have done it only because it has actually been something that I haven't meant to do myself either, and I've always startled myself too. I always startled myself. I probably, even if I did do it on purpose, I would probably startle myself. I'm going to be on my toes the rest of the stream. You don't need to be while I don't even have a torch though. Especially. And I'm just saying the idea. I didn't say that I'm gonna do it, Toyota. I didn't say. I'm just confessing that that thought came into my mind. You know. I'm not saying I'm doing it or anything. You're not wearing headphones though. Well, that would definitely help not being that startled. These places are okay, but in some sense I don't find those structures quite that interesting to explore sometimes. Well, as such I guess there is quite a bit to explore in them too. But I don't find them as interesting, these structures, in the end. Especially when you have explored some of them. Well, gone through some of the place nonetheless. It might be also that maybe I should be actually ending pretty much here, to be honest. I'm tempted to go home, just recall myself home. That guy is actually trying to come and chase us. Isn't able to go. Now he got unstuck. But yeah, I would be tempted to go home and continue decorating slightly, as in, maybe I should. We can always come here again and just continue exploring this island. Yeah, sure. I'll go back home. We are gonna be unloading some stuff, also unloading the certain books that I know that I have to read, because that's actually a very important thing to do after all. So let's do that. Ah, lovely. Back home. So, maybe I should put the books that I know that I haven't read and I need to read into here. Especially the new ones that I know that I haven't read yet. Because I have some good books otherwise that were good, but we have read already in there, so don't really need to put them into there. Let's see, so The Seat. It's one of those books. If I can actually place them into here, logically. The Seat, Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, part number 2. And then there was the... Well, the Echo of Time is also very interesting, of course, but not exactly the one that I'm looking for right now. It was the... Oh, I already had 2 of them. Oh, almost feeling like a sneeze. So okay, both of those at least need to be read. Do I have something else that I wanna be leaving here? I'm pretty sure I haven't read this thing, so I could leave it there too for future reference. Wanting to read some other time. Deck Time is of course the special book. Not sure that I need to leave anything else. I could assume I haven't read the Lunar Lorcan because I have pretty much no recollection that I would have, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, then let's have a look into our weapons, I'd say. Quick peek through the weapons. If there's something that I wanna be leaving here as a decoration. It's an okay dagger. It's an expensive dagger for sure. I wouldn't say Orcus blade is good enough. Orcus axe ain't good enough. What about the ebony spear? It's a nice looking spear, yes, but is it good enough? I'm getting your guys' input too. What do you say? What is good enough here to be left here for show? Extravagant belt. Frost Amulet is actually pretty interesting looking. We could probably put it here somewhere for sure. But exactly where is a little bit different question, but nonetheless. Then, oh yes, all the ash statues I need to definitely place. Was there something specific otherwise? Well, there was the little cliff racer. Where should cliff racer go? Where does my little cliff racer wanna be going? It's actually a pretty big stone. It would need to be somewhere over here, considering all of our soul gems are here. I would like to have it more this way then, though. Would that be okay? Maybe it's okay. I don't know, though. Might like it from this direction more. Could be okay there, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like trying to think how to exactly have it. Maybe that's okay. Remember to leave the blood from your inventory. Oh yeah, it's the sugar also. By the way, have you given the Finnish Let's Play idea more thought? Just curious, obviously you have plenty of stuff to work on as it is. I've given it thought. The one idea that I had was the possibility of the Max Payne games, considering they are also Finnish and I haven't played them. So they're one idea, for sure. They're definitely one idea. Moon sugar. Very pretty moon sugar. Lots of just moon sugar right here. Waiting to be used. Then the skooma, and then the blood mother thingy or the bottle thingy, and where's the skooma? There's the quarry of the mothers. Yeah, skooma is there. Let's leave the skooma bottle over there. Looks good. Nicely packed. Okay. So what do you think about the idea of a Max Payne game? On the other hand, I just I have to get everything really small so that I have a good area to look into. The problem with this is that I would want to have some sort of a light source over on this level, which is the problem. So I think I need to have that over here. Statues. Statues right here. What do you say? Looks decent at least. I think this has to be just a teeny tiny bit more onto this side. That's a okay collection for now. Ei noilla vielä kuuhun mennä. Sounds pretty good. I've only seen gameplay of the third one so far. Okay. I know the first ones are pretty old by now. That's about it. Sweet. Eerie but sweet. Yeah. Alright, good. I love that ass statue army. I love it too. Need more though. Need more ass statues into here. But I like the idea of having them like this, like a couple of a little bit back and then the one in the front like that and everything. It gives a little bit more of a different feeling than just having them in a row. But I do wonder about these weapons. I do think that this is, considering I don't think I'm actually gonna be using it as a actual amulet, though. Even though it is a nice item, I do think this is definitely worth it to be placed somewhere over here. Maybe I should change the Caius's ring's placement, considering it's not very special. Put it a little bit back and put this over here. It's a little bit big, though. It's like trying to find a good place. And then have something else there. I think that actually is pretty fitting into that space. The goblet fits really well too, or whatever it is. It is a house ducat cup. So, yeah. Basically, correct. I would like to have some better candle into here to have a little bit more light to it. Scrap Lord has no opinions about my collections. This has a very long blade though. I do like the idea of having it here, but not sure if I can place it well enough so it actually would work. Aw. Like, it could work otherwise like that if there wasn't already a lot of other stuff here. Like, maybe. That's very close to being able to work. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit too big into here. Maybe I need to wait until I have an area where I can also place these dwarven weapons. Because I could have a separate area for dwarven weapons rather than place them into here. So I kind of like the idea of possibly doing that. Really. Let's leave them at least for here and here. I think we need more shelves. Yeah, one improvement that I like is those weapons and armor stands. But yeah, I don't think they are really bad choices for game. I'm down with anything. Alrighty. Good. Weapons and armor stands, yes. I would like... the ebony spear might be nice too. I would like to have some bigger weapon in here. The problem is that these are just so big. So then I definitely would need to be changing the placement of these. As such, that might work as long as I just change at least the plumes and this. Maybe I'll save before I try to change it so I don't need to place them again if it doesn't look good enough. Because basically, this glass would also need to be then changed a bit. It's not the end of the world if it would need to be changed though. But, let's see if I can place it properly then. So that it might work. Or be workable. There's just a problem that the Mehrunes Razor is also something that isn't going to be that easy to place here. I think I like the previous setting a little bit more because of it. Because this is going to be difficult to place here very well now too. Or more difficult, sort of, I'd say. Like, sure. I guess I could just barely make it fit here. Okay enough. But not really. Unless I'd really have it. So almost okay, but no. That's too tight of a spot. That's too tight of a spot to have it in like that. Well, of course, if I would be taking this away from there, maybe. It's like trying to fit it just perfectly. I don't know. It's okay-ish, but I like the setting before more. What do you guys say? I like it before the ebony spear like this more, personally at least. There would need to be something else here. It's like watching a Swiss clocksmith. Yeah, totally. Well, it is a very precise work after all, to get it all work. And I don't like this. It's all too straight. It's all... it just doesn't work in my eyes at all. I need to load. Need to load. It doesn't work. Very specific about my placements. So let's just take you away because you ain't gonna work there, my friend. I would love it if you could, but you ain't gonna work there. I don't know. Of course, this dagger could very well then work, because it's so much smaller. Even if it's not actually that special look, but it could very well then work. It could be a little bit just on the back here, maybe, and then just... I need something bigger here then, though. And maybe it could be actually... when I can just actually grab it again from this direction, maybe. Why can't I place it better? It's just like, if I go it too far with it, it's like, nope, not gonna work anymore. Yeah, I guess. I like this shape more though than this shape, but maybe I can consider that. Morrowind does everything between slave monsters and furnished houses. Yeah, totally. At least I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy we found all those lovely ash statues there, and we didn't even need to go into a previous location or anything. We got some new books. We were able to read all of these books through and everything. Did I have something else in my inventory that I wanted to unload specifically? It's kind of my question here. Is there something else I specifically would wish to unload? Did I get any good ingredients? Really lovely looking ingredients. I guess I could also check what these look like, but I don't know if those are good enough things to be actually placing onto here, I'd say. Raw ebony, I don't know. That might actually work. It's pretty heavy too. That's strange way to have it there. It's very hard to see ingredient, isn't it? It's hardly visible at all. No matter where you place it, it's hardly visible. I didn't think that raw ebony was that hard to see. Interesting. Well, then it definitely can be there, but... is it worth it when you can't even actually see it? I don't know. House Delvani rocks. Yeah, House Delvani does rock. Morrowind does everything between, yes. But yes, I love House Delvani. But hello, Lord Vader 2323. 2323, maybe? But yes, welcome, Lord Vader. Are you my father? Vader. Lord Vader. Yes, he probably is. But welcome to the stream, and yes, to my little House Delvani. Do you like my duck ash statue collection too? I'm doing some decoration before ending the stream for today, but hopefully you have had good times and everything. Anyhow, was there something else I wanted to be leaving behind? Like trying to look if there was something specific. Well, I could be looking into these, what they look like in here, but they're kind of big, so I don't know. As such, I don't have to have those glasses there. I could be placing these sort of dwemer goblets over here or something, maybe. Well, considering it, I could be, I guess, leaving them at least here for the possibility of using them in future decorations, possibly. That is a kind of a nice mug though, at least. Maybe I should have a mug here and a couple of goblets of the dwemer make. It's an awesome stronghold, yeah. It definitely is. I haven't actually ever seen the two other houses that you would be able to get from the Redoran or the Flalu. I've always gone to the Telvanni, and I just love this house, so I have a hard time or difficult time actually ever going into the other houses. Even though maybe I should someday. You may dispense with the pleasantries. Roger that. Okay. Is there something else? I don't think so, really. It probably could be ending for today, pretty much. I could, I guess, go and check if the other scarab was exactly the same as this one. Do I have to then take this scarab there nonetheless, even though the other scarab would look exactly the same? Or is it okay, whichever it is? This is dwemer scarab schematics. This is dwemer scarab glass, so I guess it would make a difference. Yeah, they actually do look different, don't they? Well, maybe I should have two of these here then. I'll just have lots of scarab glass and schematics over here, just catering dust and all. I don't have that completely well enough. Sure, more scarab plants. They're different. Oh, shells is looking pretty good. Thank you, Konessa. I'm happy to hear that you like the look of the shells. I got the candle amethyst over here. I like the candle amethyst. I want some more of these lovely little purple lights, but I didn't find more of them in the shop previously. And then just having this couple in here, few extra candles here, lighting the place up, and yeah, then these shelves is a slight bit more decoration, getting the ant statues up and everything, a few extra things into here like a petty soul gem with a cliff razor, Mehrun's razor, maybe this thing into here, though I'm not sure about that. I do like this though. Frost amulet looks very pretty here. And I did decorate this a little bit too, with the decorative bowl and cormorants and silverware, of course, we need. And this is actually a very good thing to bring light into here, candelabra pewter. It's not fancy or anything, but it does bring light a lot better into this place, so I like that. Hello. And hey, yeah, I don't remember if I created you already. Some people can be created twice. Yes. Hello, Vissa. Have you been just lurking about here the whole time? Or were you busy somewhere else? Anyways, you came just when I'm at least, or commented again when I'm thinking of ending the stream. But I'm happy with the house for sure. Quite happy with it. I'm very happy with the decorations. I may have to mod stuff here, considering I even added some dwemer coins into here, but otherwise I like it, for sure. And it has a special feeling with it. Feeling number 27 then is next up. There we go. I was lurking quietly, so hey now. Alrighty. Hello, Konessa. But yes. I hope you have, by the way, also had a good week. I needed to food myself after streaming, but I've technically been lurking on and off. Alrighty. Technically been lurking. Off and on lurking. But okay, I do think that it's time to end here for tonight, and then on Sunday we're gonna be starting with the Tales of the Borderlands game series, and I do think that I wanna be playing Vampire the Masquerade pretty soon, even if it's not a blind playthrough, but I do wanna be playing it soon because I wanna be able to show you guys to the game. If you haven't ever played it, I definitely love the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines game after all. So it would be nice to even play it through. I haven't quite finished it ever, even though I've always meant to, but I've never done it. But yeah. Sunday night is around the corner, it certainly is. But I hope everyone enjoyed some more Morrowind explorations today, and visiting some extra dwemer ruins after the full raid into Dance in Fire books, true. So thanks all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed here on Twitch, and I hope you also enjoyed later on in YouTube when this gets uploaded. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time for more.